what is all the love for Carsley coming out? I just, I just don't get it. I mean, what are you reading some of this? Mission accomplished. He's laid the foundation. I mean, what has he done? He's played 6 games against Finland. Finland, up their world-class team. Greece. Ireland. Did we lose to Greece at Wembley? Yeah, we won 5 out of 6 games. But our first time we ever lost to Greece at Wembley. Let's remember that. Let's remember he played around so much with the team. That's the reason we lost to Greece. It was a mess. He was playing Bellingham out of position. He was players left, right and centre out of position. And it was an experiment. Yeah, what for? Laying the foundation. And then he's brought in a load of youth, which is, frankly speaking, he brought most of them in because there were injuries and after we were sort of 2-3-0 up. So let's not get carried away with this guy who's never managed anyone. The FA want him to be the manager in the future. They do. He's a yes man. You can't have somebody who's never played, Champions League and really, he played for Everton. And at the time, Everton weren't that great. So I'm not saying that matters. He could still be a great coach, but he's got to go and prove himself as a great manager first. What's happening with Southgate? Has anyone come in and ripped him up and said, yeah, we want him? No. I'm sure he'll get a job. He deserves it. But he wasn't the greatest to manager. What he got was the team gelling together as one, so that because before it was at logs with each other. You had the Chelsea guys, the Liverpool guys, the United guys. They all sort of used to stick together. It wasn't a team, and we know that. That's what has Carsley done? Actually, what he's really done is set the youth players in, going, yeah, we love him, we want him, thank you, Carsley, we want Carsley's the greatest. But possibly he's actually upset some of the players that are actually the better players that couldn't play because they were injured. And some of them were injured, let's face it. Foden was injured. He wasn't messing around. He was injured. He couldn't go there and play, and nor could Declan Rice. And what's going to happen there, you're going to get those youngsters coming in who will want to play again. Of course they will. But the old boys will be going in there. They're not that old, actually. They're not old. The established will go in there, looking over their shoulders. But there will be animosity between them. And Harry Kane will have created animosity because of what he said. And frankly speaking, a lot of them will be looking at Kane and thinking, well, actually, you didn't play, after telling us we should be there. And actually, you didn't play very well anyway. What did Kane do? He didn't score, did he? Oh, he got a penalty. The usual Kane penalty. He was rubbish in that game. Everyone's going to say, look at that beautiful through ball. Who were we playing? Ireland. Frankly speaking, let's not jump all over them. 5-0. They had 10 players. They were now 1-0 down. And as Roy Keane said, they'd lost heart. So let's not get over it. Build up this. We beat Ireland 5-0. Yeah, it's great, but against 10 players, guys, and they were 1-0 down. We hadn't scored. I can't remember what was it, 50-something minute? 50 minutes. We hadn't scored. I don't think we put one shot on target in the first 40 minutes, 45 minutes, maybe one shot on target. That's not great, is it? It took us to have a penalty and a sending off before we took control. Let's not get carried away. Kane was useless. So those players, those 9 players, if they come back, they're not going to appreciate Kane. Whatever happens, I know I would. I'd be thinking, yes, mate, you aren't good enough to be in this team anymore. Ollie Watkins must be sitting there thinking, I scored for England before Kane came on after sort of 60 minutes, was it? It was me that got a goal the other night, and then I get dropped straight away for the Ireland game for Kane, who really didn't do anything, scored a penalty. Well, give the ball to me, let me take some penalties. That's how I see it. So Carsley, what is this build-up? Let's not get fooled into he should be the next England manager, because that's what the FA want, a yes man, and that's what's going to happen. They've only given Tuchel an 18-month contract. Can he win the World Cup? That's highly unlikely, you know. That's a big ask. I think we'll do really well because I think we've got a great squad, but to win it is tough. So, Carsley, what's he saying? I was out of my comfort zone, but not my capabilities. Well, what are you? How do you know they're not above your capabilities? You didn't play Spain, you didn't play Germany, you didn't play France. Your capabilities haven't been tested, Carsley. Football Chat Uncensored, let's just bring it down. Let's look at the real picture, guys. Reno talking. Football Chat Uncensored.